How's it? Hang loose. Hang loose. Hang loose. Welcome to Mahalo Hawaii channel, newspaper series. Trying to make organization. Mahalo Hawaii is a channel. Like, subscribe. Go down there, subscribe. It's free. Like, it's free, but no one's looking. You can like if you don't want. I just won't put my number. And watch time. Hey, thanks for viewing. Notice I'm getting a little bit more views. Otherwise, oh my gosh. I think people are interested in other stuff. When you go into analytics and you try to analyze your own analytics, it gets crazy. And, oh gosh. Yeah, working through some of these, yes, I usually don't bring the sports page down, but keep it upstairs, and Sudoku. And 2020 Hawaiian General Election. Go forget note. Vo negate note. Yeah, they got polling places if you still want to go. If you haven't got general, if you're not dropped off, drop off your ballot by 7 p.m. on November 3rd. Drop off, okay, yeah, if you drop off in the box, you got up to 7 p.m. on Nov 3. Yeah. I guess they didn't count, they just collecting. They count how many collected, but they don't count, right? And I heard that there was a push to there's a push to actually the front page news landed up. There's a push to by the Trump administration, their camp, to count the votes early or set it, just get it done fast before everyone's done voting. Just declare a winner on the 3rd. That's what it was. Just declare a winner on the 3rd. So that shows signs of their camp is worried, right? Because if mail-in ballots come in later and they're extending the thing where mothers come in. Okay. Enough commentary on that. Didn't have enough water last night. You get that dry throat stuff. It's hot lately. I wish I had the fan on, but it makes a horrible racket. And the audio, oh come on audio. If I go singing like stupid stuff, it makes all kind of weird. Then it makes its own little weird. It hasn't been making its ghost sound. It's just making its defect stuff. Defect anomaly. Anomaly. It makes this little defect. But it used to make like weird little EVP snippets that would come in. Like, what the heck? Like a little voice while I'm talking. But it seemed to be like my own voice. I'm thinking. But our eyes and ears are out from Paranormal 101 material. I haven't done that stuff because the other stuff got in the way. But time's running out. Welcome to November 3rd. I mean, instead of August, I go November. It is the month of October. Now spin around 3 times and throw a dead black cat out off your left shoulder out the window. Tourism not taking flight. October 30th. Now the concerned look for the thumbnail. You can't just do everything smile. It's news. Can't man. Alright. Tourism not taking flight. Well, obviously, duh. I mean, this is a destination. I mean, put it out there. I appreciate living in Hawaii even though I live in the big, stinky city of Honolulu, which mass overcrowded, too many cars, traffic, got the crime, not like Big Island crime, but more crime. Not the, never mind. But Honolulu's, it's like a big city. It's got all the big city crap. And Waikiki, I mean, tourists, nobody locally really goes into Waikiki to have a good time. It's like, one, too expensive, and two, but there are restaurants and there are bars and there's things like that, which people would go in and patronize with their dollars, except nowadays we're only tier 2, so that's sort of limited. 25% capacity, something like that. And also, this is only first week of tier 2, count of 50, 50, da, 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 da. Original Hawaii 50. New Hawaii 50. I'm just jealous. But original 50, yeah. Jack Lord. Dun, 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 dun. Steve McGarrett. Tourism not taking flight. 50 yesterday as far as count. 2%. These are good numbers for our tier 2 stuff. Tier 2 stuff. Tier 2 stuff. I'm going to have to sync these little videos. I'm just learning how to do stuff. And so 1 week of tier 2, and that's pretty good, but this guy's going like, this is the mayor who's really doing this thing. He is saying, it says no tears for Tammy. She's a prude. No tears for joy anytime soon. Oahu needs to avoid large Halloween gatherings, Caldwell says. Oahu won't advance to tier 3 if people can't resist getting together. Come together. Don't you forget your mask. Discussed enforcements of COVID-19 rules and Halloween guidance Wednesday. Well, I did overhear the TV news say that we're on a pretty good track to possibly open up to tier 3, which is a little less restrictions. Goes up to tier 3 and restrictions go down. By Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, in which we revive the colonialist stereotypes of the pilgrims and the corn and the Native Americans with the maize. I break your maize. The Indian gave me some corn, so I shot his turkey. Kind of closer to what's going on. But, so if it's open to tier 3 by November 3rd week of 3rd Thursday of November, Thanksgiving Day, that would be cool for Thanksgiving holiday, families and friends get together right now over John Lennon's been shot by someone from Honolulu. Actually, the guy was only from Honolulu. He only lived in Honolulu 6 months. He was crazy before he got here. But if you look at this guy, the mayor, he's the mayor, making the rules for the Honolulu city. He says, if you don't behave on Halloween, no tier 3. So, we act like little kids. We want the government to be our surrogate parent. We get crap like, treated like little kids. So if everyone is more responsible and these numbers actually go down and stuff like that, but there's pockets of irresponsibility, and that's all it takes. Back in the day, 1961, oh, it's one of its kind. You know, when I first got here, this is like, you know, close to that. Not really, but it's close. When I first got here, I was in first grade, and my dad scouted out. He came before. He was transferred air traffic controller, and then the family came in later. When we first got here, I was going into first grade. You know, I wasn't born here, and we had this house rented in a place called Portlock, which is over by that side, kind of Waikai, Fukuoka Head, right? Now there's this house. It was right on the beach too. It was pretty cool. You could probably get places, you know, a lot easier then than now. Well, it was a house, had a pool, and you go past the yard, little hedgy thing, and then there was sand and mild little beach along the whole thing of the house. Is beachfront housing. Ooh, we had it rented. And the front yard, I remember all these first impressions, the geckos, used to catch geckos, and the rice mats, the smell of the rice mats, and the little records they used to play, you know, for education before school. The times 4 times 4 is 16. And those little records, yeah. 9 times 9 is. Thank you for. I'm into editing, anyways. But the rice mats, the smell of the rice. But anyways, when we were there at that time, I was going to say Abraham Lincoln. No, it wasn't that president. It was Richard M. Nixon came visiting Honolulu, and he stayed in a. He stayed in the house on Portlock, so it was all freaking locked down, and had these Lincoln Continentals. That was a kind of showboat car they had. Freaking Tricky Dicky next door. Not exactly next door, but anyway, blah, blah, blah. There you go. A little reminiscent of Hawaii time. Risk of gene editing, because obviously I'm just going to try to make this not long. Super tail skyscraper. Did you see what I heard about that? That little spaceship went to the asteroid and landed for 6 seconds. Happened like a long time ago already, like last week. Caught up with the asteroid and just pinched its ass and got some dirt. That was pretty amazing. Now in the year 2023, it'll show 2026, it'll arrive back here. Everyone will have forgotten about it. In the year 2525, U.S. virus cases passed 9 million as states brace for winter. 9 million? Jeez. Trump and Biden look for a win over Florida? Of course, they're always trying to get Florida. Vote for me, you damn crazy Floridians. Kissy assy. Virus dims Day of the Dead festivities. The virus dims the Day of the Dead ceremonies. She, you know, they paint the skeletons on. Okay. Don't just sit there lollygallying around. What do you think of the Day of the Dead? Up yours. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's an old gag. I don't know where from. Vaudeville. Day of the Dead festivities. Should be upping up the day. This would be worse. Day of the Dead festivities gets jamming. And then here's the letters to the editor. Okay, voila, voila. Friends, once again, frickin' France, man. They're getting attacked by all this stuff, man. Get these cuckoo frickin', what do you call them? Cuckoos, you know, religious extremists. Me, I just live in medieval Christianity. Burn the witch. Yeah, fuck. Big Q, do you support adding Japanese travel? Unique, New York. La la la, Sally sold. Pika piker, pika pika paka puka. Do you support adding Japanese travelers to Hawaii's pre-arrival testing program? 62% definitely yes. 23% no. Much too soon for more visitors. 15% mixed. Yeah, whatever. Kapule who went to entice minor slip. Enticed miners. Enticing miners. Oh my god. Black holes. Here's some candy, little girl. Wouldn't that be the Halloween perverts? Want some candy, little girl? Black holes star feast is seen far and wide. So eat up the stars, the black hole spaghettification into a strand of spaghetti. In the case of reported this month, there was merely an anonymous star in a faraway galaxy that met its doom. Thanks to luck and ever-increasing vigilance of the heavens, the whole world was watching. Indeed, it was quite a feast. Matt Nicole, astrophysicist of the University of Birmingham in England, said in an email. He led his team of astronomers that described this stellar apocalypse in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society. This black hole is a messy eater, Kate Alexander of Northwestern University, a member of Circles, added in an email. In the end, she said, it was only about half the star was consumed by the black hole. The rest was blown outwards into space at breakneck speed. It ate half the star and threw up the rest, tossing it out into the universe. Whoa! Burp! Quasar flash. If it was a quasar flash, we'd all be dead. If it was aimed at us. Quasar, you know that? Not good. Because you get that gamma. It's a gamma ray beam. Quasar goes. There's a gamma ray beam, and we're fried faster than if the sun was sitting on our lap. Want some candy? Once upon the energy release of our. Okay. Enough. I say. Get to the emails. Get to the astronomical emails. Now, I was afraid at first, but first they discovered water. They were filled up with craters with plastic bottles. Public cartoon. I might not include that. Yeah. Now, for some serious consideration. Lanai, COVID, city rules and way mass difficult to find. Many trees planted for Uamau energy plant. Cal Thomas misguided on clean energy. Let's try out with this one. That one doesn't seem like you. That's it. That one. We want some spice, I don't need your stinking masks. We want some opinionification. Opinionification. Whatever. Okay. People must understand reasons for safety rules. I am currently working 3 part-time jobs. Oh, I hate that. Blue collar hero. Can't wait. Coffee. Your coffee, my coffee, my coffee takes priority over that. Oh joy, we're gonna be long today. Crap. I am currently working 3 part-time jobs that are considered essential. Even though I am 68 and considered retiring. Tell you what else you can consider. I have observed drivers being idiots on the road. To use the Maui mayor's definition. Oh no. No. Use the word idiot and own it. That's how you roll. People still hoarding essential paper, TP, and disinfecting products. People not social distancing and not always wearing masks, thus jeopardizing my health and my family's. I haven't gotten sick because I wear my mask in public, except when I'm driving alone, so we don't look like an idiot. There are people with the mask, they're by themselves in the car. Ooh, don't. They're more like, don't give me a ticket. Everyone needs to realize that this is not a hoax or something that can be ignored. Issuing citations doesn't stop the idiots. Education does. the same idiots who don't go to school, I don't know, play hooky. If we do not respect the rules, pay the price. Yes. All of a sudden he turned into Yoda. If we don't expect the rules, pay the price. Yes. Pay the price. Oh, so much for my Yoda impression. But everyone needs to see why. It is not go about individual rights. That is, so go live by yourself and see why the rules are for everyone. Communication is key to the total understanding. Glenn Fuji Pro City. Thank you, Glenn. That was great. It titillated my urge to read another one. I don't know, man. Here, let's go this one. Cal Thomas misguided on clean energy future. Yeah, I got some pickings. I should have. I don't know. Cal Thomas wrote that risking our future upon unproven claims that predictions based on wishful thinking has a bad track record. Cal Thomas. Oh, that's the article guy. I hate that guy. But to make his point, he cites people who were, quote, laughably wrong in their negative predictions about the potential rail travel, the telephone, the light bulb, talking movies, radio, television, flight, and computers. Biden's cultish blah 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 cites article. Huh? Scooby-Doo. Huh? When he calls electric cars a radical lifestyle change, and says that current technology does not support battery life sufficient to drive long distances. He sounds exactly like one of those narrow-minded naysayers who got it completely wrong about those previous technological breakthroughs. Might some innovative thinking enable the U.S. to improve the current technology and allow for a breakthrough in clean transportation? Finally, saying that there are wrong predictions of climate change, catastrophic pushes that never materialized. What? While hurricanes and wildfires pummel the country, demonstrates a painful and willful ignorance that further undermines his credibility. John Cheever, Kalani Valley, you win the fizzy lifting drink contest. And he led it to the editor that bashes that. He writes an editorial column. And he's horrible. Everybody hates Carl Thomas. Anyways, you hang loose and have a great day. Sorry, got a little long. Looking forward to possibly doing some Paranormal 101, but gotta do these things first. Okay, long day. Gotta go. Aloha. Bye.